everyone, welcome to the lecture. Today we are going to discuss assignment problem. Here the given problem is to solve the following assignment problem using Hungarian method. The matrix entries represents times in hours. Here in this problem they are given the 5 jobs and 5 operators. Those timings are also given. Here in this matrix table these are the timings. The unit is hours. Coming to the solution. Here first what we have to do, we have to do the row iteration. Okay, in the solution we have to do the row iteration. Here how many number of rows and columns are there? It is a 5 by 5 matrix. It is a 5 by 5 matrix. Okay. For the first row values 9, 14, 11, 14. First row values are 9, 11, 14, 11, 7. Okay. Second row values 6, 15, 13, 10. Third row values 12, 13, 6, 8, 8. Fourth row values 11, 9, 10, 12, 9. And fifth row is 7, 12, 14, 10, 14. Okay, here first we have to identify the row minimum value. Here the row minimum value we have to identify. What is the row minimum here? Here in this row the row minimum is 7. Coming to the second row the minimum is 6. Third row the minimum is 6. Here fourth row minimum is 9. Fifth row minimum is 7. Okay. These are the jobs and these are the operators. Here after identifying the row minimum we have to subtract that row minimum value into that certain rows. Okay. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here coming to the first row, first cell we have 9 hours. Here the minimum value is 7. 9 minus 7, 2. Here 11 minus 7, 4. Here 14 minus 7, 7. Here 11 minus 7, 4. And 7 minus 7, 0. Okay. Next we are going to the next row, second row. Here 6 minus 6, 0. 15 minus 6. What is the 15 minus 6? 9. Okay. 13 minus 6, 7. 7. 4. Next coming to the third row. Here the minimum value is 6. After subtracting this value to this row, we get 6 here. 7, 0, 2, 2. Here 9. 9 minus 11, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0. Here 7 minus 7, 0. 12 minus 7, 5, 7, 3, 7. Okay. The row deduction is completed. Okay. Next coming to the row subtraction is completed. Here we did the row subtraction. Now we are going to identify the column minimum. From this we are going to identify the column minimum. Here the column minimum is 0. Here also 0. Here also 0. Next here column minimum is 2 and here the column minimum is 0. Okay. Now we are going to do the row deduction. Row subtraction we are going to do. Here how many number of jobs are there? 5 jobs and 5 operators. For every job and for every operator, we are going to calculate the column subtraction. Okay. Here 0 is there. When after subtracting the 0 to that particular column, again we get the same values. Okay. There is no change. 20620. 20620. Next. Here also we have the minimum is column minimum is 0. So again we are going to take the same values. 49705. 49705. Next. Third column also we have the 0. So again we are going to take as it is. 77017. 77017. Next. Coming to the fourth row. Here the minimum value is 2. So here we are going to subtract 2 from this column. Okay. 4 minus 2. 2. Here 7 minus 2. 5. Here 2 minus 2. 0. 3 minus 2. 1. Here also 3 minus 2. 1. Just coming to the last column. Here also we have the 0. So again we are going to subtract 0 from this column. So finally we get the same values. 04207. 04207. Okay. After identifying the zeros, we are going to take the lines. Okay, we are going to assign the task to that job or to that worker. Okay, by row searching and column searching. Okay, coming to the first row searching, here we have, in this first row we have 1 0. So simply we take 0 and we are going to draw the line through that particular allocation. If suppose we did the row searching, so simply we draw the vertical line. When we are doing the column searching, at the time we are going to draw the horizontal line. Okay, here we did the row searching. So after row searching we are going to draw horizontal line. Sorry, vertical line we are going to draw. Okay, it is over. Okay, it is deleted. It is also called as ticked row. Sorry, ticked column. Next, we are coming to the second row. Here only we have 1 0. So simply we draw another line here. Next, coming to the third row. Here we have 2 zeros. Simply neglect that row. Next, coming to the fourth row. Here we have 2 zeros, but already 1 0 is deleted. Okay, so simply we take another 0 and draw the vertical line. It is another. Okay, next coming to the fifth row. Here there is no zeros. So simply we are going to the column searching. Okay, here coming to the first column, it is already deleted. No need to search the zeros. Here it is deleted. Coming to the third column. Okay, here we have 1 0. After this, we are going to draw the line like this. Next, coming to the fourth column. Here there is no zeros. So simply leave this. Here also there is no zero. It is already deleted. Okay, here we have ticked rows and ticked columns. Okay, after drawing the lines, we are going to check the optimality. Here the rule is row number of rows is equal to allocations. Okay, allocated zeros. Here we are going to check this condition. Here how many number of rows are there? 5. And how many number of allocations are made here? 1, 2, 3, 4. But it is not equal to 4. So it is a infeasible. It is not a feasible. Okay, it is not reaches the optimal day. We are going to resolve that degeneracy by the help of ticked rows and ticked columns. Okay, here first in this cell, in this matrices, first we have to identify the minimum value. We have to identify the minimum value. Okay, what is the minimum value here? Here the minimum value is this minimum value we are taken from the unticked rows and columns. Unticked columns. Here two unticked columns are there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 unticked rows are there. From this we are going to identify the minimum value. Here 72, 75, 11, 71 is there. From this minimum value is 1. Okay, the minimum value is 1. Next, after this we are going to subtract that value into the matrices. Here we have one rule to subtraction. Okay, when the column when the cell passes the single line, here when the single line passes the row or column, we are taken. Here we have rules to take the. We have rules to revise the matrices. When the row passes the one line, that is single line, when we passes the row or column or element, we have taken as it is. As it is. Okay, as it is we have taken. There is no change. There is no change. Next, when we have the double lines, at the particular column or particular cell, we are going to add the minimum value. Here, if it passes the single line, we are going to take as usual. Okay. Next, when we have the no line, at the time we are taken subtraction. What value we are going to subtract and what value we are going to add, and what are those? Here minimum value we are going to add, minimum value we are going to subtract. Okay. Next, coming to the solution. Here we have the 5 jobs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I would like to take another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to frame this table based on the ticked rows and ticked columns principle. Okay, here coming to this. Here first column, first cell. Here we have one line, so there is no change in this column. Next, coming to the second one. Here we have 0. There is no line, only single line is there, so we take as it is. Next, here 2 lines are there, one horizontal, one vertical. So we are going to add minimum value. What is our minimum value? 1. We are going to add 1 here. 7. Next, here 2 single line, 0 single line, there is no change. Next, coming to this second cell, 4 is there and single line, there is no change. Next, here 7 is there, 7, there is no line. It means we are going to subtract the minimum value. 6 we are getting. Next, 2. Here also there is no line, so simply we are going to subtract one value. Next, here 0 single line is there, so we are going to take as it is. Next, here what we have? 0, 9, 7, 5, 4 is there. Here 0 single line, 9 single line, so we are going to take as it is. Next, here 7, 5, there is no line, we are going to subtract 1 unit for that. 6, 4. Next, here 4 is there, so single line is there. Directly we are taken as it is. Here 6, 2 already taken. 7, 2 lines are there. We are going to add 1 unit. Next, 0, 1 line. 0, 1 line. 2, 2 lines. 0, 0. Here we have 2 lines. That's the reason we are going to add 1 unit. Next, here one line is there, so 0 as is we are taken. Here 1 1, there is no line, so we are going to take 0 0. Next here single line is there, so we are taken 0. Next here 0 5, single line is there, we are taken as is. 7 1, 6 0 7 as is we are taken. Okay. Now again we are going to identify the row minimum and we are going to identify the column minimum. Okay. If suppose we identify the row minimum, here all rows are having 0, so there is no change. So simply we are taken as is. Coming to the column minimum, here column minimum also we have all zeros, so there is no change in this table. Now we are going to allocate the zeros. We are going to take the influenced zeros. Okay. Here coming to the searching, first row. What is the where we have the 0? 1 0 is there. So simply we are going to allocate this. Next, coming to the second row. Here also, after allocating this, we are going to delete this. Next, second row. Here 0 is there. 0 9 6 4. We are going to allocate this 0. Next, here 7 8 double zeros are there. So simply leave this. Next, here also 3 zeros are there. Simply neglect this row also. Here coming to this, here we have 1 0. Simply draw the line. Now row searching is completed. Now we are going to the column searching. Coming to the column, here already it is deleted. No need to search zeros. Coming to this, here we have 1 0. We are going to remove this. Next, here we have this column. We have only 1 0. So simply we are going to take this allocation. It is deleted. Next, there is no chance to identify the zeros. So how many number of allocations are made here? Here 5 allocations are made, and how many number of rows are there? 5. It reaches the optimality. Now we are going to check the optimal solution from this table. Here where we have the allocation, here we are going to job 1 performs the operation with fifth operation. Okay, it means 1 is 5. The job operation type. Alright. Now I am going to calculate the optimal solution by the help of the table. Okay. Here. Job operation or operators. At first job, who performed the first job? First job is performed by fifth operator. Because here we have the allocation. So fifth operator. First job, fifth operator. Next, coming to the second job. Second job, first operator. Next, third job, third operator. Next, fourth job, second operator. Next, fifth job, fifth operator, fourth operator. Okay, we selected jobs. We selected jobs. We assigned the jobs for the operator. We assigned first job for operator 5. We assigned second job for operator 1. We assigned third job for operator 3. We assigned fourth job for operator 2. We assigned fifth job for operator 4. Now we are going to take the time. How many hours they are going to work on the job? Time. This time we are taken from the initial table. It means the given table. The given data we are going to take these values. Here first into fifth operator. What is the value? Here we are going to take this table. First into fifth means 7. We are going to take 7 here. 7 hours. 7 hours. Next, come to the second one. 2 1. Here what is the 2 1? 6 is there. Okay. 6. Next 3 3. What is the 3 3 value? 3 3 is 6 hours. So we are going to take 6 hours here. Next 4-2. What is the 4-2? 4-2 is 9 hours. So we are going to take 9 hours here. Next 5-4. What is the 5-4 value? 5-4 is 10 hours. So we are going to take 10 hours here. Next, now the optimal solution. Optimal solution is equal to 19, 12, 29, 31, 38. Total hours is 38 hours for completing the jobs with my operators. Here, first operator completed at fifth operator completed at the job 7 hours. One first operator 6 hours, third operator 6 hours, second operator 9 hours, fourth operator 10 hours. Total is 38 hours. Okay. Going to solve the traveling salesman problem. First, we have to know what is the traveling salesman problem. Okay. Every business sector they have their own sales team. Their products by traveling, by visiting the various stations or various sectors they are visited, and they sell the products. Okay. Here in a assignment problem, in this traveling salesman assignment problem, we have one rule to solve that particular problem. Here the rule 1 is the salesman the salesman have to visit all stations. Okay, it means all cities. Suppose if he started at his home city or company, then again he reaches his home city after completion of the all cities. It means he has to visit every location. Okay, what are the visiting centers are there? He has to attend every visiting center. He didn't repeat that. Again, he won't come again to that visited center. It means if suppose he visited A center first, then he go for B center, then he go for C center, then he go for D center, then he want to reach A center directly. No need to he never came back to the visited center. Okay. Here we are not considering any repetitions. We are not accepting any repetitions. Okay. In this example, I am going to explain the traveling salesman problem. Here they are given a traveling salesman has planned to visit 4 cities. He would like to start from a particular city, visit each city only once, and he returns to the starting city. The traveling cost in rupees is given in the table below. Okay, find the least cost route. Find the least cost route. Here, these are the ABCD and these are the ABCD. Here, these are the route cost values. From this, we are going to identify the least route. It means least cost route. Here we have one rule that the salesman he won't come back to the visited city. Okay. If you see in this problem, and diagonally we have infinity, or sometimes they are given diagonally zeros, they will give infinity value they are given. It means it is impossible, because A first A to A, B to B, C to C, D to D is there. But what is our rule? Our rule is A has to visit all centers. Okay, A has to go A station to B station, again B to C, again C to D, otherwise A to C, C to D, D to B, whatever it may be. There is no sequence. Rule only, he won't repeat the station, visited station. Now I am going to solve this problem. Same here also I am going to apply the Hungarian method. What is the Hungarian method? First we are going to identify the row minimum. Okay, the row minimum value we are going to identify first. Here infinity values we won't consider the infinity values. Infinities we are taken as it is. Okay, we are not considering this value, this cell. Other than the infinity cells, we are going to identify the minimum value, row minimum value. Here, what is the row minimum here? 25 is the row minimum. Next here the row minimum is also 25. Again we have 25. Here the row minimum is 50, and here the row minimum is 70. Okay, in this table we are going to subtract the row minimum values, then we get the new values. 25 minus 25, 0. Here 75 minus 25, 50. Next here 20. Next coming to this 35, 25, 10, 125, 0. Okay, next here 20, 15, 25. Here 0. Next 0, 5, 65. Okay, after row reduction, we are going to the column reduction by identifying first by taking the minimum value. What is the minimum value here? The minimum value is 0. Here also we have 0, and here the minimum value is 50. Here the minimum value is 0. Now I am going to calculate column reduction values. I am going to do the column reduction here. Okay. Here coming to the first column, here we have 0. So there is no change in these values. 10, 20, 0. Here also we have 0. So here also we don't have any change. 0, 25, 5. Next here 50 is the minimum. So 50 minus 50, 0. 125 minus 50, 75. And here 65 minus 50, 50. Okay. Next here there is no change. 20, 0, 0. Okay. Now we are going to do the row scanning and column scanning. First coming to the first row scanning. Okay. Here in this row scanning, first we have 2 zeros. We are going to scan the zeros. Here we have 2 zeros. So simply we neglect that row. Next coming to the second one. Here we have single zero. So simply we assign 0. Simply assign 0 here. Then we draw the line here. Okay. Next coming to the second row, there is no 0. Next third row, here we have only 1 0. We assign that and we remove that. Next coming to the column scanning, here we have 0. Okay, it is over. Next third, here there is no zeros, and here also there is no zeros. Next here we are going to check the rows is equal to allocations. Okay, here how many number of rows are there? 4 rows are there. But how many number of rows are how many number of zeros are assigned? 1, 2, 3. So it is not equal to 3. Now we are going to resolve this difficulty. Okay, by taking the Hungarian rule. What is that? If the cell passes no line means we are going to subtract the minimum value. If the cell passes single line means we are taken as is. If the cell passes 2 lines means we are going to add value to that column. Okay, coming to this here. First we have to identify the minimum value from these unallocations. Unticked. Here it is a ticked row and it is ticked column. The remaining unticked rows and unticked columns we are going to identify the minimum value. Here the minimum value is 5. Okay, we are going to add or subtract to the 5 into remaining elements. Okay, here we have the infinity. There is no change. Infinity, infinity, infinity. Okay, here we have 5. So first we have the infinity. There is no change. Next coming to this station, there we have the 0. And these are all passed in a single line. So we are taken as is 0, 0, 20. Next coming to the second row, here 10 single line passed. 10. Next here 75. There is no line. 75 there is no line means we are going to subtract 5 from that 75. Here we are taken 70. Next here 0. It one line passing to that 0. So simply we are taking 0. Next coming to the third row. Here 20 single line. So we are taking as this 20. Next here 25. There is no line, means we are going to subtract 20. Here infinity 0, infinity and 0. What is the 0? There is no value, so we are taking 0. Okay, next coming to this back, here 0 single line is there, so 0, 5, there is no line, means we are going to subtract 5. Next 10. And now again we are going to scanning the zeros. First row scanning, 2 zeros negative. Next second row we have 1 0, simply we take this 0. Next coming to the third row, there is no zeros. Fourth row, here we have 2 zeros, simply we neglect it. Next column scanning, here we have 1 0, so simply neglect this. Next second column, here we have 1 0, so simply we neglect this. Okay, next there is no columns at another cells. Okay, again we are going to rewrite this by taking the ticked rows and ticked columns. Here we have tick, and here we have tick. Okay, here what is the minimum? Minimum is 10 is the minimum. Why we are taking this minimum value? Here it is not satisfying the number of rows is equal to allocations. Here we have the 4 rows, but here we have only 3 allocations. Okay. Next, we are going to rewrite this A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Here infinity is there, infinity. And coming to the first row, single line is there, 0, 0. Here 20, 2 lines are there. We are going to add 10 units to this. 30. Okay. Next here 10 minus 10, 0. Here 70 minus 10, 60. Okay, 10 minus 10 means 0. Okay. Here 0 single line pass means there is no change. Next coming to this, here 20 is there, 10, 10, infinity, 0, here 0, 0, 10. Again we are going to fetching the row scanning and column scanning we are going to do. 2 rows are there, 2 zeros are there, so simply we neglect that. Next here we have single 0, so simply we take and delete it. Next card, here we have 1 0. Here fourth, here we have 1 0. Next, go for column scanning. Here we have 0. So total it is satisfied. Rows equal to allocations. Okay, 4 equal to 4. From this we are going to identify the path. Here first A, he started at A center. To he visited C location. He reaches the C location. After he reaching the C, here he reaching the C. After he went to D. Okay, from D he went to D to B, and from B he went to A. Okay, here first he started at A center and he reaches the C, and he reaches the D, and he reaches the B. Again he came back to hometown. Okay, now we are going to calculate the optimal solution. Here what is the optimal solution? A to C. What is the value, initial value? A to C is 75 plus C to D. What is the C to D value? C to D is
15 plus D to B. What is the D to B? D to B is 75 plus B to A. B to A is 35. So traveling cost. This is our traveling cost. Total traveling cost is 75, 50, 75, 150, 165, 170, 200. Okay. Total cost is 200 rupees. He visited with 200 rupees. He visited 4 cities. Okay. This is our transportation problem. Thank you.